Hi, good afternoon, my lovely people. Carrying on with my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery down the garden path. We've got to do a tree. Now, I've been procrastinating because I don't know where to put it. I don't feel that I want to start a new bit here because I don't know what the next one's going to be. So I'm thinking, I was thinking of starting here and having a tree come up there, because what I'm going to do is weave the trunk so it won't actually be stitched down through there. It's just going to kind of be, trouble is it will block all that off. I don't know where to put it. I've been fluffing around here like you do. Oh, I don't know, where should I put it? I don't really want to put it there because that'll just completely cover that. I don't want it over my veg garden. There's too much going on here already with the garden shed. I don't know where these bits of green are coming from. Oh, probably off there. This is the only place that I can think to put it. Either here, coming up, or here maybe. Because I could angle it. Let me just grab a piece of... Anyway, how are you all? Sorry. I'm flapping away here to myself. I just don't know where to put it. It doesn't have to be a big tree, does it, I suppose? It won't matter if it kind of comes up like that, because it's not actually going to cover much apart from the ants. Have it sort of, yeah, let's do it there. Right, decision's made. Well done, thank you. Thank you for assisting me. Now, I don't think this is going to work, but we're going to give it a go, because nothing ventured, nothing gained. So these are, it's kind of a cord. I've had it in my bag of knitting stuff forever. Yeah, so I'm gonna, what I'm thinking of doing is weaving with that. I don't know, I make this stuff up as I go along. It's the most gloriously sunny day here. I've been outside gardening. I am absolutely swelteringly warm, so I might be guzzling water, because the grass had grown to the point where, well, the lawnmower really struggled, I'll be honest with you. So that's all nice and trimmed up now. Finally got my strimmer working. It's a really lovely strimmer. Sorry, this is really boring, but life. It's a lovely strimmer, but it kept on, and it wasn't a cheap one, which is what the annoying bit was. It kept on losing, you know, it's got like that nylon cord in it, and it just kept shredding itself. And I think I've sussed it now, but I don't think it's right. I don't know. Why can't I thread a needle all of a sudden? Yeah, so it was a little bit frustrating. You've got a needle thread, Susan. Where is it? But yeah, I managed to get most of it done, so it's looking a lot neater than it actually was. So, because we've had so much rain here in the UK, it's been almost biblical. Just up the road from where I live, the whole village actually got flooded, so that was not good. And it wasn't from a burst river, it was literally, it was quite a hilly place, to be fair. Yeah, you don't want to go in there, do you? Okay, I don't want to break you. Yeah, it wasn't, yeah, it wasn't from the river, it was just literally running down the hill. And I was saying to my daughter, yesterday, I said, I don't know why they keep saying we've got a water shortage. Well, a tapestry needle will be better, although I think that is one. And she said, well, they apparently what they want, what Southwest Water want, is a fine drizzle, because it's not sinking into the land. And I went, that makes sense. So, because it literally streams, yeah, it just absolutely chucks it down. When it rains, it it really just throws it down. So I'm struggling here. I should have thought about this before I put the camera on. I do apologise. Are you going to thread? Ooh, just. You're a tapestry needle, so you're meant to take woolly stuff. Right. Don't know where I got them from, but I'm glad I got them. Yeah. So that was that really. That is it for now. So what I don't know, in my mind it's working. Let's try it in practice, shall we? Oh, that was a good knot. Well done. Why are you even... Hold on, we'll get there. Oh, yeah. I think, are we coming up to the end of this? I think we might be pretty soon. Right, okay, you need to stay there. Let me open my drawer. Put that end in there and that'll stop flopping. Right, so what I'm thinking, like I say, it could all go wrong. It's what were you thinking? I was thinking like if I do 3 strands of this and then literally weave all the way down, or would it be quicker to couch? Because I think Rachel's done couching, hasn't she? I'm wondering actually now. Thinking about it. But I don't know where it's going to end up. I should have watched Rachel's video. I think I just watched it for the prompt and then I don't know where I went. Let's go to here for the trunk. I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. Let's just give it a go. Don't want to put it tight. Like I say, this might not work and you might not see this. Are you even in shot? You're probably not. I can't see. I'll put you up higher. It's got to be at least 3 strands or else it's not going to weave. So let's put one here. I'm not going to get through there. No, let's do it to there. And then we can make up branches from there. Like I say, it might not work. I don't know. Because I mustn't cover the hog lion, must I? Or lion hog, or whatever it was we decided to call him. Somebody gave him a name and I can't remember what it was. You're more bonkers than I am, you lot, honestly. That'll tighten up with weaving anyway. I don't know why, I just want to weave. I just feel the need. Pulled off far too much thread. Right, I'm going to cut it about there and then I'll stitch that down because it's quite a thick cord actually. So let me just see where we are on the screen. Right, let me bring you down a bit and then I can see the camera and then you can see what I'm up to if you want to watch. Right, let's just take a chunk of this off. I'll put it back on that needle. Don't lift your hands up, Susan, you'll make the camera go foggy. Righto. Yeah, I've been doing lots of stitching lately. I don't know if you just come here for this, but I've done some hand stitching and stuff. Where is it? Yeah, I'm just doing a sort of step-by-step process on making this wraparound needle case. So if you just come here for the Roxy's thing, just have a look at the other videos that I've done recently. And why is nothing going to plan? There we are. Yeah, have a look and see if you fancy having a go. It's kind of like a stitch along. I'm doing it in a couple of parts because technically there is a bit of prep, as in making the squares and that. So anyway, watch the video and you'll know what I'm all about. I'm going to put a knot in that because the chances of me pulling that right through at the moment are quite high. I haven't got any other brown knitting wool. This is kind of like a burgundy red, so it will have to do. But what I thought was, weaving it, you see, I can kind of shape it a little bit. I don't know. Like I say, it might not work. And there again, it might be amazing. Who knows? This is quite a thick, fluffy wool, so hopefully it will go quite quickly. If I think it's going to ramble on, I will pause you while I carry on. Trying to think what else I've been up to since the last time we were all together. Doing a lot of dog walking today. I was going to skip it, but actually it's good for me because my job is so sedentary that getting out in the fresh, and as I say, the weather has just been absolutely sublime at the moment. It's very sunshine and showers. It's kind of April weather in May. So, and my youngest daughter has just turned 30. She's on a, they're not far, they're her husband rented her and friends. They got like couples that they're friends with, so they rented as absolutely stunning place. I say it's not far away. Yeah, so there's, what would it be, 6 of them, and then the other couples have got 1 child each. Yeah, 1 child each. I think one of them's pregnant, I don't know. Anyway, so they're probably going to have a wonderful weekend. And they've been mates since school, you know, so that was the one thing I always wanted for my kids. That's why I stayed put in this town of village, if you like, because I never had that as a child. We moved around a lot, and, you know, from the city of London up to the wilds of Norfolk, and then when I got married I moved down to Plymouth, and then yeah, we sort of stayed in that area. Then we went up to Scotland for a couple of years. So I've never had that consistency of like having mates, you know, and stuff like that. She's got lifelong friends, you know, ones that she went to school with and everything. So yeah, and same with Annie. Yeah, we never moved after that. So yeah, kind of, I don't know, is it a good thing? I don't know if it's a good thing that you stay in your hometown, as it were. It's familiar, isn't it? As I say, you make long-term friends. I don't know if it's the same in the States, is it? Is it kind of like that? I suppose it must be. Smaller communities. Have you got a friend that you've had since childhood? I'm still in contact with who was my bestie when we were when I was in Norfolk. Yeah. We're still in contact on Facebook, but I haven't seen her for, oh crikey, long time. I went to her wedding. That was a long time ago. And we had a meet up. Gosh, was that 12 years ago? Something like that. It was a long time ago anyway. It's a different life back then. Yes. Hope this is making sense what I'm doing here. can see I'm just weaving. I think it's kind of looking like I want it to do. It's not going to be a massive tree. Am I going to put leaves on? I might do. Might make it a bit more of a winter tree, but then the sunflowers are out, so it really needs to be a summer tree, doesn't it? It's all in the detail. Yeah, so that was that really. I've got absolutely nothing planned for the weekend, and I love weekends like that. There's nothing planned, completely open to suggestion. So that's all good. I have got a load of stuff that I want to get stitched, and I want to get some more stuff put on the old Etsy shop, although that's dead at the moment. Etsy has just died, for me anyway. People just aren't spending money, and you can understand why. It's, you know, it's not easy at the moment, is it? So that was pretty quick, actually. I was quite pleased with that. That is a fluffy wool, mind. So are you gonna sew? Yeah, you are, actually. I might risk it with doing some branches with that. But let's fasten this off first of all. Let's get you pinned down. So what I might do is do some main branches with this wool, and then what does that look like? Oh, it's alright, isn't it? It's a shame I'm covering those up, but I just didn't know where else to put it. Because see, if I put it here, yeah, I don't know, it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, let's do some branches. Let's see if I can embroider it with this, because I want them to be visible. It's got like a fuzz on it that does not want to come through. Come on, fuzz. Right, so I think if I come from here, that knot didn't take, nearly pulled it right out. I could weave some more, couldn't I? Because this, I think, yeah, that's sorry, thinking on the hoof here. Right. That's got the pelmet violin behind, and I would need a really sharp needle. This is not a sharp needle. So what I might do is do a little bit of couching here, actually. It's just where the heck have you come from, brown throat there? See, that's you and your messy finishing off, Susan. Yeah, it's kind of wrap it. Just get the basic branches on, and then sorry, and then stitch, you know, do some more. Let's go there. I can always move this one. In fact, I might. Yeah, I'm going to move Mr. Hedgehog because he was only sewn on with cotton thread. I'm going to put him down there with his mate. you going to come off? Please. Thank you. So I can angle that up there then. You can shot, yeah, barely. One thing I don't want to do is pull it tight because that will distort the whole piece. I know it looks pants at the moment, just bear with me. Because once it's got those little side branches on, it'll be fine. Trust Auntie Sue, okay? Sometimes she does have a good idea. Not very often. I'll give you that. Let's go slightly taller with this one. Oh, it does not want to come through. It is a double layer of fabric though. Just pull that a little bit tighter. It's a little bit slack, that one. And a bit of yarn chicken. Let's start a new bit, I think. I think it's all right. I don't know. We'll have a look in a minute. Might make this do for the first one. We'll just get this basic tree on, and then I think, tell me if I'm wrong, did we have to put a bird's nest in it or something? That could be interesting. I don't know, I'm going to do one of those. Could be another bit of weaving. Are you going to thread, please? No. Okay. You hate it when your thread is obstinate like that. Was this the one I was using? Yeah. Doesn't want to go in this time. Come on. Oh, flipping heck. Go. Go on. Oh yeah, the little monkey. Come on. Nearly. All of you. Thank you. Ah, yes. Yes. The human has conquered. Right, where were we? My poor lollipop tree's going to get covered, but that's fine. We're playing with perspectives. Right. Let's do one over here. Yes, I think so. Sorry, lollipop tree. You were so pretty. Oh dear. Oops. Oh, what was it? Should have wrapped it, Susan. Blinking stitched it. Oh, good grief. Okay. Thinking one more there. Maybe we'll come down here just a tad. Sorry, little tree. It's gonna have to go over there. Oh well. The lollipop tree was not a requirement to be there, to be quite honest. It was a little something that I added. Could probably take it off actually, because it was only a Suffolk puff, wasn't it? Let's see, we'll have a look, see what we think. Right. Okay. It's not the most attractive tree in the world, but you know, it's a gnarly old oak tree. Well, a small oak tree. Don't blow it up out of proportion, Susan. Right. That definitely needs wrapping because that doesn't look like the other ones. Let's get that wrapped. So I'm trying to not pull up so that it doesn't go out of focus. Because the old phones tend to do that. No, what are you doing? That way. Oh, hello, cat. She's going up to the window. Right, should I try and get through there? No, this is quite a blunt needle. Okay, well that'll do for the main branches, I think. And then we can always add more. So I'm just trying to keep an eye on the cat. I do not want an invasion. she's watching the birdies out the window at the minute. Right, well that looks pretty hideous at the moment, but we'll make it look beautiful. I think I might take that lollipop tree off. It's kind of not much point being there really. Well, I don't know. Right. Well, that's the basics. How long have we been going? Yeah, I might make this a shorter one actually, because normally I go on for like ages, don't I? Yeah, I'll stop here with this for now, and then I'm just sort of trying to think. What does it need? Let me think. Get the cat hair off here, of course. Oh, really? Oh, you get everywhere, cat. Yeah, so what it needs is lots of little branches coming off now, and then maybe some lazy daisy leaves and things like that. I'll contemplate whether to remove that. I might actually. But I need to put a sharper needle on, and it needs to be a finer thread, because this isn't going to go through that at all. It's solid. Okie dokie. So, there it is. There's the start. Yeah, it's okay. I think it'll be fine. It is covering up a lot of stuff that I've already done, but I say that can be removed. He's fine there. You can just see him poking out, and it just gives it a bit of depth, doesn't it? And I should be able to get a bird's nest in the tree, which would be fine. And then maybe we'll put a hole here with a hole here and put a little nest in it or something. Not a physical hole, just embroider like a hole or something. I don't know, we'll play around with it. Right, I'll leave you there, and I'll see you on the next one. And I mustn't forget to put him on either. Okay, right. Okay, see you on the next one. Bye.